Hi YouTube, I just wanted to make a video about my 95 Jeep YJ. So when I bought this vehicle, it was all stock. Had 146,000 miles on it, and as you can see, I do use it. It doesn't just run on the streets. Actually get it dirty. So when I bought it, it had 146,000 miles on it. Now it has close to 250,000 miles on this 4-liter high output engine on this Jeep. It does burn a little bit of oil, but it still gets great gas mileage. And about the only complaints that I have about the engine is that I've had the exhaust manifold crack, which is no surprise to any 4-liter Jeep owner. And all I did was take that factory one off and I welded it up and hadn't had a problem since. I did buy a Banks header for this thing, which was guaranteed not to crack or rust. Well, a few months later after installing it, I started getting leaks. And after inspection, every weld on that thing was cracked. So, as I said, I welded up my factory one, I put it back on, and it's been great ever since. So, I haven't even bothered trying to send that one in, even though it's under warranty. I probably should do that. But anyways, back to the Jeep. So, I got a Pro Comp front bumper with a mile marker winch on it. And you can see I got a busted fog light there. It still works, it's just got the glass busted on it. That happens when your buddies are throwing rocks at you with the Jeep in front of you. As you can see, I put a Tuffy lock on my winch mount. Coming around the other side here. Got bars for the lights. Used to live in Oregon, and in Oregon they have to pump your gas for you. And they kept breaking my light housing because the fuel is right here, and with these Jeeps you got to get way up on there at an angle to get the gas to flow, or the pump will click off on you. So I got tired of replacing those housings, so I put them bars on there and haven't had a problem with that since. Of course, now I live in Washington and I pump my own gas, which is the way I prefer it. Got a smittybilt rear bumper with tire carrier. I highly recommend one of those. You know, 33 is not going to fit on that factory setup, and if it does, I had one on there for a while without this, without a factory bumper on there, and it ended up cracking my rear door. So that's probably not good. Jeep's got super swampers, steel wheels, and I've got a Dynatrac Dana 60 rear, and I opted to go with the Explorer brakes on that, the Ford Explorer disc brakes. It's definitely a way to go. Those drum brakes are not a good way to go. Did a transfer case adapter kit to a slip yoke eliminator, and had 6 states build me a custom drive shaft for this unit. It's very strong, I haven't had a problem with it. It's got a aux locker front, Detroit locker rear with 456 gears. Got a Cargo Master roof rack, which I made light brackets and a mount for a high lift, as well as a mount for a shovel, which I don't have my shovel on right now. The inside, I've got the smittybilt knockoff of the Steel Deluxe center console. It's a great console and a fraction of the price of the real deal. And best top seat covers I also have the neoprene covers underneath these covers to protect the factory seats. If I take these covers off of these seats look brand new, which after 250,000 miles is pretty impressive. So nice steering wheel there. I like that steering wheel. And go around the other side. And I chose to mount my aux locker shifter here. It's a little bit getting in the way with getting in and out, but I don't mind it, and it seemed to be just the right length for the cable that I have with this 4-inch lift. So anyways, there's my Jeep YJ. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I do have a custom disconnectable sway bar link that I made myself. Very easy. I just pull this pin, pull it off of there, and hook it up top up here. I've also got hardened chromoly axles in here with the 30 splines from the 27, which is a much harder, more hard to break axle. Well, I also built my own brace for the steering box, as I've heard that if you have 33-inch tires or larger, that you need to have one of these. Doesn't stress the frame. So, alright, enough about my Jeep YJ. Have a good day.